Hello, this is Sports Around the Clock, and today we are going to be focusing on the most popular sports in the world. I'm very sure we all know what that sport is, but before we talk about it, let's go on this short break. We'll be back. Welcome back, and this is still Sports Around the Clock. As we know, the sport is football. My name is Nasir, and I'm here with my friend Damilola. We are both going to be talking about football. Damilola, the Premier League, we know that Newcastle United just have a new owner. What do you have to say about that?
I'm happy for Newcastle because they've really gone through a lot.
Yeah.
You know, they've battled relegation for the past 5 years now.
Yeah.
They have just been, edging it close.
Yeah.
Just be edging it close.
They've just been winning a very slim line.
All of their fans, they are very happy because they believe the former owner didn't love the club because he didn't invest enough to the team.
Yeah.
And I'm happy for them because I think now we can get back the Newcastle that we do know in the 90s.
Okay. Do you think they will pose a threat to the traditional top six in the league?
Not now,
Okay.
because you can't buy all the players in the world, and But I think in the next 5 years, you see Newcastle getting close to the top 4 positions.
Nigeria played a game recently, and it was a disappointing loss. A game that was supposed to be winning on an home ground. I'm very sure the fans were disappointed when they came to support the team, but we gave them a disappointing defeat. What do you have to say about that?
Most of the fans that came to the stadium, they left angry because even if we played a 0-0, they will still be disappointed because we are giant of Africa, for God's sake, and they expect more from the team. But imagine conceding a late goal. It was very disappointing.
Very disappointing.
Yes.
I'm very sure they would like to take home a draw, but it will not be convincing, but it is still something that is manageable.
Yes, it could have given us a point at least, but losing all points to
a country that is not really known in football like that.
Yeah, it's very disappointing.
It is very disappointing, yeah.
Iheanacho now on the attack for Nigeria. And he goes for the curling shot. And that was not very far away. Well, the first real piece of action in the game. Aussie man. Oh, it's off the post. Back in from Simon. Awoniyi. And it's deflected wide for a corner. And the game comes alive. Best move of the match by far from Nigeria. And there's a cut chance here as well.
But do you think we still have the strength to qualify for the World Cup next year?
Yes, we have. Obviously, we have, because we have a lot of star players in the team. A lot of players playing for big clubs all over the world.
Yeah.
And Kelechi Iheanacho and Osimhen have been performing very well for Napoli.
Two of them, they have been performing very well in their club. But they should try and imitate their performance in the country level so that the country will be able to perform very well.
Yes. I think most of the time,
players that win games.
Yeah, most of the time what happens is that players perform well for the club, but when they come to the national team, they don't. And we get frustrated because we expect more from them, and the performance has been very low.
Very low.
Yes.
Okay, do you think this is just one of those games, or do you think we will still have the strength to qualify for the World Cup?
To me, I think it's one of those games because we won out of we won the first 2.
Yeah.
And this was the 3rd one.
Okay.
So to me, I think
we
will qualify for sure.
We know the transfer window has ended for a while now. Clubs have gotten new players. What do you think has been the performance of those new players they got? Do you think they have been convincing, or do you think they are still having a shaky start?
Some have been convincing and some have been disappointing. And I think Messi has been disappointing.
Yeah, because
he has only scored once.
One goal in how many games he has played?
I think they expect more from him because they brought him in. Even though he's for free, but the wages they are paying him is
very high wage.
Yes. But Ronaldo, his rival, have been performing very well for Manchester United. But mine just have, team problem, and they are not performing well as a team, but they have this big player within them, and I expect more from them. And let's wait and see what will happen.
Okay. Ronaldo has been performing, but the club he plays for has not really been helping matters for him. What do you think is happening?
The team has not been performing. I don't know whether because of Ronaldo is there.
Okay.
So they've been relaxed and you know, they are not putting that effort. Because before Ronaldo got to Man U this season, last season they were second in the league.
In the league, you know? Exactly.
And to me, Ronaldo is just like a plus for them to challenge for that first place. But they've been awful, and I think to me that's down to Ole. With
Ronaldo's presence, don't you think the players are supposed to be motivated enough to play very well? And the coach too is supposed to, like we have Ronaldo now, and I'm very sure we are supposed to be winning all games. What do you think is happening with the players and the coach?
Practically, Ole is not that sound, let's be honest.
Okay.
And the players, Man U have very good players.
Yes, they have a very good
Fernandes, Pogba, you know, they just bought Sancho. So you expect more from Manchester United, and all the fans they've been shouting Ole out, Ole out. They want him out. They want an elite coach to come in and with that squad make them fight for the
title,
Champions League too, for the first place, for all titles, because that is Manchester United. They fight for all single titles every season. But I don't know if they'll sack Ole, I don't know. But let's just wait and see what will happen.
Let's wait and see. No, let's wait and see how the season goes.
Yes.
Damian, what else do you think is happening in the world of football that we can share with the people around us?
Countries are playing. They are playing World Cup qualifiers just like Nigeria, other countries from other continents. So, and Nations League.
The semi-final just ended. It was a very interesting game.
Very, very interesting
between Spain and Italy, and Belgium versus France.
To me, I think the Belgium one was very interesting because France came back from 2 goals down to win the game 3-2. Second half. That was a very fantastic performance from
I'm sure with the semi-final being an interesting game, the final 2 is supposed to be a very interesting game.
You should expect fire because France is fire to me.
And Spain too. We should not forget Spain. They still have the calibers, and their coach is also performing very well for them.
Yes, but that team is very young.
Yeah.
Experience matters in football sometimes. So with that France squad, excellent squad.
Thank you for being on the show today, Damian.
Thank you for having me here, Nasiru.
Okay, that's all we have for you today. And if you want more sports round the clock, make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow us on all our social media platforms. My name still remains Nasir. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.